Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Kala Chanji Radha Kala Chanji Radhe. Jaya Radha Govind Radha Govind Radhe. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe. Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadrama. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। श्री श्री राधा कालाचांद जी की जय, श्री श्री राधा गोविंद जी की जय, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय, श्री श्री गौर निताय की जय, शीला प्रभुपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय।
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादगायिने हिरण्यकाशिपूर्वक्षः शीलटङ्कनकलये इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह Narsimha. Yato yato yami tato Narsimha. Bahe Narsimha, hridaye Narsimha. Narasimha Madhim Sharanam Prapade. Tava Kara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Narsimha Dev, Narsimha Dev, Narsimha Dev, Jaya Narsimha Dev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. नरसिम्हदेव भगवान की, भक्ति शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरि हरि।
There will be a Bhagavad Gita class now for short class, so if you want to join, please stay here.
Hare Krishna. We are going to read from Bhagavad Gita. Aj. Before we read, we'll do a small prayer and we'll start. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनतिरवनचारी यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनतिरवनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो गौर हरि निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो गौर हरि जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय श्रील प्रभुपाद जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव जय श्रील गुरुदेव श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। We are going to read from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1, verse number 41. You can repeat with me. Sankaro narakayaiva kulagnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro hyesham lupta pindodaka kriyaha. Sankaro narakayaiva kulagnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro hyesham lupta pindodaka kriyaha. What word meaning? Sankaraha, such unwanted children. Narakaya, make for hellish life. Eva, certainly. Kulagnanam, for those who are the killers of the family. Kulasya, for the family. Cha, also. Patanti, fall down. Pitaraha, forefathers. He, certainly. Esham, of them. Lupta, stopped. Pinda, of the offerings of food. Udaka, and water. Kriyaha, performances. Translation by the Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. An increase of unwanted population certainly causes hellish life both for the family and for those who destroy the family traditions. The ancestors of such destroyed families fall down because the performers for offering them food and water are altogether stopped. Purport by the Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. According to the rules and regulations of fruitive activities, there is a need to offer periodical food and water to the forefathers of the family. This offering is performed by worship of Vishnu because eating the remnants of food offered to Vishnu can deliver one from all kinds of sinful reactions. Sometimes the forefathers may be suffering from various types of sinful reactions, and sometimes some of them cannot even acquire a gross material body and are forced to remain in subtle bodies as ghosts. Thus, when the remnants of prasadam food offered are offered to the forefathers by the descendants, the forefathers are released from ghostly and other kinds of miserable life. Such help rendered to forefathers is a family tradition, and those who are not in devotional life are required to perform such rituals. One who is engaged in the devotional life is not required to perform such actions. Simply by performing devotional service, one can deliver hundreds and thousands of forefathers from all kinds of misery. It is stated in the Bhagavatam, Devarshi bhutapta nrinam pitranam na kinkaro nayam rinicha rajan sarvatmanaya saranam saranyam gato mukundam parihritya kartam. Anyone who has taken shelter of the lotus feet of Mukunda, the giver of liberation, gives up all kinds of obligation and has taken to the path in all seriousness, owes neither duties nor obligations to the demigods, sages, and the living entities, family members, humankind, or forefathers. Such obligations are automatically fulfilled by performance of devotional service, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So this is the first chapter, wherein, in response to the question of Dhritarashtra to Sanjaya, who is his chariot driver, also his secretary, he was asking the question, what is happening in the battlefield? So Sanjaya was responding to him, saying that, yes, both the armies assembled on both sides, and Duryodhana approached his spiritual master, Dronacharya, and he compared the armies on both sides, saying that everybody is equal to Bhima and Arjuna because they took a vow that they'll kill them. So he is measuring everyone relative to Bhima and Arjuna. And he was expressing kind of fear also there. But he is asking everybody to make sure they fight vigorously. And then on both sides, people started blowing their conch shells, representing that the beginning of the war. I mean, the moment you blow a conch shell, it means the war has begun. Whether you fight arrows or not, war has begun. Just as we do shank, means arati has started. You don't have to throw arrows. Blowing of conch shell means war has started. Now there is no turning back. And he compared the blowing of conch shells of Pandava's side is very divine, and it shattered the hearts of the Kauravas. The Kauravas, when they blew their conch shells, it was just like a noise. It didn't make that impact. And at that point of time, Arjuna, who was there, and the chariot, and Krishna was driving his chariot, he requested Krishna to take his chariot in the middle of both the armies because he wanted to see who all are fighting. Though he knows, but he wanted to still see because they were going and making friends, making sure everybody join my party. They were doing all kinds of political environment and to get people to fight each other. So he wanted to see at one place who all are on both sides. And Krishna, as a very sincere charioteer, he is called Achyuta. He never fails in his duty. He takes the chariot and places in front of Bhishma and Drona and all the great people, where he can see armies on both sides. But what he says is, it's all his family only. It's all his friends only. Everybody on both sides are his family and friends. Now Arjuna is thinking for a second, whom am I killing? Is this killing worth it? He's making analysis then. War has started already, as we said, but he's thinking, what has happened here? My uncles, my teachers, my friends, well-wishers, am I fighting a war for this? Are these people going to die? So he has compassion. And then he's thinking, okay, compassion is good, but I want to earn a kingdom for something, I want to enjoy something. If nobody of my people are there, what will I enjoy with? Here, I can't enjoy without my family. And then he also thinks that we get sin by killing the family people. We also get sin by killing teachers, elders. So we should not fight. He's giving reasons why one should not fight. And that's so we give 3 reasons. Compassion. He also gave reason for I can't enjoy. And he gave reason that he gets sin by killing. And the 4th reason he is giving is when the elders of the family are dead, there is nobody to guide. When there is nobody to guide, what happens? Irreligion grows up. When people don't follow religion, the first victim of that is women. They get polluted. Polluted means they don't follow the rules. And people just attack the woman, they rape the woman, or they just go out. Nobody is there to check them. So, because of which, you get unwanted children. They get children, but nobody wants to own them. Nobody wants to guide them. If you have your children, your parents are there, what will parents do? They will take care of children. They will guide properly. But if you are going just for a project, just for no guidance, there is no family concept. You just want enjoyment concept. There is no question of family. You get children, you want to put them in some orphanage or somewhere. You don't want to take care of them. So all these unwanted children come into picture. Okay, what is wrong if you have unwanted children? That's the question we get. And in this particular verse, when he is saying that when you are responsible for creating the unwanted children, you get sin. Not only you get sin, but the person responsible for getting this war, by killing all these people, he is going to go to hell. He is going to go to hell because he is doing so much destruction. He is saying that the current generation, and we are, he is fighting, right? He is saying the current generation that he is in, they are going to hell because they get sin. The future generation, what is happening? Unwanted children. There is no guidance. So they are lost. Okay? My generation is gone. Next generation is gone. What about the previous generation? Do I have any obligation to them? My forefathers, who all died, you have an obligation to them. In our Vedic society, you have an obligation to make sure even the forefather, departed souls, are taken care. Because not everybody is pious enough. There are people who may be making so many nonsense, so many mistakes. But a child in that family can do the right things and uplift the forefathers also. That is what is mentioned in our Shastras. It's called Shraddha ceremonies. There are so many ceremonies one perform to uplift the forefathers. Typically, when a person dies, you take the body and make sure you take the body as a bury. You don't bury it. Typically, you put it on fire like yajna, offer the body as a yajna ahuti, means offering, and offer it to the Lord. Everything is done as an offering to the Lord. And then you pray at every step that the soul gets better destination. You do so many mantras, you do so many things to ensure the dead person who is dead, body is gone, but soul is there. So we ensure that the soul gets higher destination. But many times, here Prabhupada is mentioning that people are in a ghostly form. Because when they commit suicide, they don't get the body. They become ghosts. And they'll be suffering a lot. Ghost body is extreme suffering. And then they need some help. So the Vedic process says that when you do Shraddha ceremony also, we invite Lord Vishnu. We invite your forefather, we invite your forefathers and Lord Vishnu. Because at any point of time, nobody is alone. Whether you are living or you are dead. You have an Atma here and a Paramatma. In that we have our soul, Lord is accompanying us here. When they pass away also, if we have to offer the food, we cannot directly offer them. We have to invite Lord Vishnu, and by offering the prasadam to Lord Vishnu to those souls, because eating prasadam is a great service. Eating prasadam is a great service that will remove all the sins. So when you offer those kind of prasadam, then by taking those prasadam, by hearing the mantras when they chant Lord names, Krishna's names, they get higher destination. They get relieved of the ghostly bodies. Wherever they are, they get benefited. So he is saying that current generation, future generation, and past generation, everybody is doomed if there is nobody to guide. He is also saying he is using the word Varna Sankara. He is saying Sankara Naraka Eva. Sankara means you are not doing what you are supposed to do. Suppose I am in a family. Suppose I am supposed to be in a family. I am supposed to live a family life. If I leave the family and go live with anybody else, it's called Sankara. Means you are doing not your duty. Similarly, there is a concept in Vedic way. People are given different duties according to their qualities. Or there are Brahmanas who are priestly class. There are Kshatriyas whose job is to ensure that they defend the country and maintain, administer the country. And there is a business class. They are supposed to do the trade, take care of cows, increase business. There is something called Shudra class. This is supposed to be service to others. And everybody has their duty. It also says that if somebody tries to give up their duty and do somebody else's duty, they marry. Typically, it's called in marriages, Varna Sankara. Means that you Brahmin marries a Kshatriya, Kshatriya marries a Shudra. Means they say you are doing Sankara. Means you are not following that. Because then you don't know which one to follow. I am supposed to do this one or this one. Because there is some mix has happened. There is no clarity. And that's why Sankara is called. Varna Sankara is typically used term. So Arjuna is referring to that kind of mentality. Also he is saying this. But Lord Krishna is saying, no, that is not Sankara. Real Sankara means everybody has to do their duty. If you give up your duty and do some other's duty, that's called Sankara. If you give up your duty and start doing somebody else's duty, that's called Sankara, Lord Krishna is saying. And he is saying, Lord Krishna says, people who don't do their duties, they are the unwanted people. It's not anybody who is born just out of, this is not unwanted people. Unwanted means the people who don't do their duty, they are not wanted. What is wanted piece? Those people who do their duty is wanted people. Krishna says in 3rd chapter, he gives an example. Here Arjuna says, I am going to beg. Arjuna is a Kshatriya. He is supposed to fight the war. War has started. A hero cannot leave the war and go and leave. But he is proposing to Krishna that I want to beg and live. Begging and living is the job of a Brahmana. The Brahmana's job. Because I can't kill my teacher. I kill my teacher, I get sin. So I want to beg. The job of a Brahmana. Brahmanas beg and live. So he is trying to change his varna. He doesn't want to fight. Krishna is saying, no, you cannot do that. And your example that family tradition. What is the tradition for? Do you understand why the traditions are made for? You are just routinely following somebody is saying something without knowledge. You're just blindly doing it. What is the tradition? Your tradition is not to enjoy a few days here. You are given a human birth to get out of this material world. Every place in this entire universe is a place of suffering. Especially in human birth, it's called Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. It's very temporary and it's a place of misery. Your job is to get out of this misery. Every tradition is built for that purpose. All the traditions are meant to get you out of this misery. As part of the process, sometimes you are supposed to take care of your body. You are taking care of basic needs to keep your body and then work for your ultimate goal. But what is happening in the current world? We see a lot of people, they are going to earn some money to make a living and then pursue something else. But they are only living to earn and enjoy. Is that the purpose of the life? No, you are given birth to earn plenty of money and leave everything and go away. Is it your purpose of life? No. Your purpose of life is to maintain your body, so earn something, but keeping the body do something, which is to get out of the misery, which is possible only in the human form of life. And so, the Lord says that even if you are eligible, I may say, I am good at that work. I can do my work well. I can do that work also. Lord is saying. Or I don't have to work at all. Lord is saying, still do your duty. Do your duty so as to set an example for others how to work. Do your duty in such a way that to please me. Lord has given duties to please the Lord. to maintain your body to please the Lord. Because just as my hand is there, my hand has a function. My head has a function. My leg has a function. My hand cannot say, I will do the function of my head. It will go nuts if you do that. Hand has to do its job. Everything together makes us perfect. Similarly, everybody will do their duty, whole system will function properly. And everybody will progress. Lord is mentioning here. And for that, Lord is saying that there are great people who are very knowledgeable. Who can become sannyasi also. If he doesn't have, sannyasi doesn't have to work. He is so knowledgeable. He doesn't think that I am the body, I am the soul. He thinks, if you think I am a soul, I am not the body, then I don't need to work for the body. Lord says that, even if you think like that, still work. And he gives example of King Janaka, who is a great king. He is always in the concept that he is not the body. He is videha, means he doesn't think he is the body. So he is always in that mood. Still he is working so as to set an example. That is the tradition you have to follow. Example, a good example is what people follow. Not just because some family member is telling, no. Whatever great people do, others follow. Whatever great people do, others follow. That means that Lord is saying that I am great. I have nothing to do, but still I am working to set an example for others. To set an example for others. If I don't set the example, then people follow me and they go down. Then who is responsible? Am I responsible or are they responsible? I am responsible. Similarly, Arjuna, he says that you are a very, very famous person. You are the best among the men. Now, if you give up your duty, if you go away, you are saying, I don't fight. If you don't fight, people will follow you and they'll get the wrong example of giving up their duty, which is very, very wrong. Lord is mentioning that. You have to do your duty and set an example. That example will ensure people will follow. Otherwise, it's not family traditions. You are responsible for causing the unwanted progeny. You are responsible for making sure ancestors, next generation, everybody is falling down. By doing your duty, you are not making sin. You are setting an example for future generations. They will come up in life. You are the forefathers. You will do your duty. And he says that. Understand why you are doing. Is it just for offering to forefathers? So lift them. What is the best method to lift everyone? Prabhupada is mentioning, it is to chant the holy names of the Lord. There is nothing more easier, nothing more ultimate duty for everyone is to get out of here and serve the Lord. And that you can serve everyone also by that. So take the holy names of the Lord, chant the holy names of the Lord. That, if you do that, then Varna Sankara or Sankara is not happening. Otherwise, you are responsible for making that Sankara, means that mixing. By doing your duty properly, you are setting example and everybody follow it. With that, Lord says that, make sure. Arjuna is asking question, but Lord is answering, means the answer also, how Lord is answering. It's important for us that we should understand what real Sankara means. It's not just some caste system. It is about doing your duty, doing it the right, and setting an example for others so that they follow. And everybody follows their duty, whole system works fine. And everybody's duty is to get out of this world, take shelter of Lord. With that, I'll pause here. Have any questions or comments? I'll take it. Thank you, Prabhuji. Yes. You know it by your qualities. Krishna never says, Krishna never says by family. Krishna says very clearly, Chaturvarnam Maya Srishtam. I created this four. Guna Karma Vibhakasha. By the qualities and the activities you do. I'll tell you an example. The nature, your nature is there's an inherent nature. Arjuna is a Kshatriya. If somebody comes and says, "Oh Arjuna, help me," his nature is that he will give up his life, but he will help him. That's the quality of a Kshatriya. There Krishna defines the different qualities. Shamo, Damas, Tapas, Socham, Shanti, Rajyavamena, Vacha, Gnana, Vignanam, Astikyam, Brahma, Krama. Those who want to understand, peaceful, who want tolerant, who want to do tapasya, who want to acquire knowledge, who want to be clean. These are the qualities of Brahmana. Shauryam means he's a heroic. Tejo, which is the they Chapipalayam, one who never runs away from battlefield, who gives charity. Dhanam Ishvara, he feels like a king. That is the quality of a Kshatriya. And businessman, he's trying to make money. Krishi, Goraksha, Varnijyam. Means when your temperament is like that, then you know what your mentality is. Krishna is saying. Just like, forget this caste system. In the typical world, if I have to get somebody to a doctor, can I say that just because you are born in some family, you become a doctor? No. You have to qualify yourself, show the interest in that area. You have to qualify yourself, then you become a doctor. If I want to become an engineer, my qualification is different. If I want to become a potter, my qualification is different. According to the qualifications, according to the nature, you have a work design. So, but no matter what you are, you work according to your nature. Your duty according to your nature, because you do that perfectly. By doing that perfectly, but the goal should be to please the Lord. No matter what your work is, your work should not be for me to enjoy. I am given a body for me to do this work and to please the Lord and surrender to the Lord so that I get out of this misery. Just because somebody works as a tailor or somebody works as a storekeeper, both are doing different work, but their job is to make a living. Their job is not to make a living to live happily. Their job is not just to make money for our living. Like that. Purpose is one. But jobs are different. According to talent you have, your qualities you have, you are working different work. You know your nature very well. No, it's not that. Here in the Kali Yuga, everybody is called Shudra. In the age of Kali, everybody is Shudra. Kalau Shudra Sambhava. It is because everybody is only doing service to others. Service to others. If you are really administration, if you are making sure managing, you are doing administration, or taking care of people, fighting for the country, you are a Kshatriya. If you are trying to make some money, doing business, a merchant, you are if you are doing some service to company, getting some salary, technically your job is a Shudra. Everybody is a Shudra. There is nobody, very few people are in different categories. But it doesn't matter. Lord is saying, you do your duty, but take to the holy names. What is the ultimate duty? There are many duties to everyone. But one duty is common to all the categories. No matter whether Shudra, or you are a Vaisya, or you are a Brahmana, or a Kshatriya, everybody has one prime duty that you should never give up at any cost, which is to take the holy name of the Lord. If you want to worship in the altar, yes, you require qualification. But to chant the name of the Lord, there is no qualification. To chant the name, there is no qualification. Everybody can chant. There are no rules. Yes. I guess because people generally follow the famous people. If you're in your family, no. People generally, you become famous by doing your duty perfectly. You become famous in your work. If Amitabh Bachchan is there, he's famous for the art. He's not famous for cooking. Okay? So, and everybody is famous in specific areas. But by coming to that stage, you have to be responsible enough, because every nonsense you do, people will follow you. It's a responsibility. That is why it's important that the higher you grow in life, the more responsible you have to become. In your family, whatever you do, your children will follow. Because we are head of the family. So you go outside, who is our prime minister? Whatever he does, other people follow. Like that, everybody at their level has to do it right. If they do it wrong, people will follow wrong. So, Krishna is saying, everybody you do right, whole thing is right. Somebody is misbehaving, you are setting everything in disorder. A bad king. Donald Trump. Donald Trump is there. Donald Trump, for what is he famous for? If you want to look at the bad thing, and if you want to become him, it's a different issue. Is there any good person there? Forget Donald Trump. You take Biden. Is everybody good? If everybody follows the Vedic system, everybody follows that, then you should follow. But what is happening currently in the age is, everybody is misguiding others. Just because they are using any means to become famous, that doesn't help. You have discrimination. That's why we take sadhu, guru and shastra. We follow the great Acharya like Srila Prabhupada. We don't follow those people. Okay? No, what you are today is what you have done in the earlier birth. If we take birth again and again, depending on what kind of activities we do. What you are is not because of your parents. You are given birth in that family because of the work you have done. You got an opportunity in that family because they have guided you right. They have some knowledge. They train you in that. If you are an extreme piety, you are born in extremely highly qualified people who will train you from basic childhood only. It depends on, according to our work, we are given result. So, it doesn't matter. Just because you are born in some family, it doesn't matter. But we have sadhus who say that Krishna is very merciful. Krishna is the real father. I will send my people to lift you up, no matter where you are. But my job is, make sure you do the prime duty. Don't do temporary duties, do whatever you want. But the prime duty, don't give up. Krishna says always, Sarva dharman parityajya. All the small things are good. But give up for one reason, to surrender to me. Because that is the ultimate duty. We are waiting for an exam. If you want to prepare for an exam, your prime duty is to pass the exam. As part of your mother may give milk, as part of your friends may give some books. Your job is not to drink milk and eat fruits. That's not your primary job. That is just to help you for studying, to keep yourself fit. But job is to study to pass the exam. Similarly, we have different works to keep our body fit and make sure we are doing our duty. But the goal is not to do that work, but the goal is we are facilitated to do the real work. Okay? Thank you, Rajesh. Very good question. Thank you, Prabhuji. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavansam Shri Rupam Chakrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tvam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanitanstam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur-Bhakta-Vrinda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur-Bhakta-Vrinda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur-Bhakta-Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, वन्दे रूप सनातन रघुजुगौ श्रीजी भगवान कृष्ण कीर्तन गान कृष्ण कीर्तन गान नर्तन परम प्रेम में कामनी वीर वीर जन प्रिय प्रिय करो निर्मा पूजितम श्री चैतन्य कृपा भरऊ चैतन्य कृपा भरऊ भुवि भुव मारव अंतरक वंदे रूप सनातन रघुजुगौ श्रीजी भगवान विचारणै पुनः सद्धर्म संस्थापक लोकानां हितकारिणं त्रिभुवने मन्नं शरण करो विचारणैकन पुनः तद्धर्म संस्थापक लोकानां हितकारिणं त्रिभुवने मन्नं शरणं गोपी भावरसामृताब्दलहरी गोपी भावरसामृताब्दलहरी कल्लो लमग्नं मोहन वन्दे रूप सनातन रघुजुगल श्रीजी भगो पालक हे राधे हे राधे ब्रज देविके च हे नन्दसूना कुतः हे राधे ब्रज देविके च ललिते हे नन्दसूना कुतः श्रीगोवर्धन पादपतले कालिन्दी वने तः हे राधे ब्रज देविके च ललिते हे नन्दसूना कुतः श्रीगोवर्धन पादपतले कालिन्दी वने कुतः गोसन्तापिते गोसन्तापिते सर्वतो ब्रजपुरे खेदै बिहुबलौ वन्दे रूप सनातन रघुजुगल श्रीजी पालक गोसन्तापिते सर्वतो ब्रजपुरे खेदै महाबिहुफलौ वन्दे रूप सनातन रघुजुगल श्रीजी बालक कृष्ण कीर्तन तान रतन परम प्रेमामृतम महीधि धीर धीर जनप्रिय प्रियकर हिमांशर उदित Jaya